Greetings, folks. It is I once again. And we are about at the end of this game, I think. I hope. We'll find out. It's been a while. My first ever stream was with this game, and so I'm glad we are finally making it to the end here. It's like I said, I think it's the end. Not completely sure it's the end, but all signals seem to point to that. So we're going to see what happens now. If I can get back to that screen, because that'll be kind of helpful. Let me close these other windows that are dangling here in front of me. There we go. Okay. Let us load up and find out what the heck we were doing. Alright. So, the last thing I have saved is at 21 hours, 22 minutes. And so, we were down there in the, whatever we're calling the computer. I can't remember the name of the computer. Dolores has the balloon animal. I did go back and I looked at the Kickstarter video, which they said to look at to find a clue as to what to do with the balloon animal, and I did indeed see a clue right off the bat at the beginning of that video. And so we will give that a try. Strange though it may be. Let's see. Agent Ray has a Game of the Year award trophy for some reason. And that might actually have the... apparently that's going to contain the secrets of the programming or whatever that she was in there looking for. Ransom has the I'm sorry for being a dick card. I know who he's supposed to give that to, I'm pretty sure. And finally, Agent Reyes has Chuck's confession, which is going to be helpful, I think.
It's a confession from Chuck Edmund. It says he framed Mr. Reyes, the security guard.
Good, good. Written perhaps posthumously. It's hard to say if he's still alive or not inside this machine. I mean, he's dead, but is he dead? We don't know. There are also a couple of factors that I'm hoping they're going to answer, that a couple of loose ends. They kept showing things like, you know, people being possibly replaced by robots. There's that's a thing they haven't fully gotten into. So let's see what we can do here. Because I think we're done. So I'm going to have Dolores walk out. Just want to see if there's anything else out here before I go to the map. Oh, it's open. Okay. Okay. It's locked again, but I don't think we need to get back in there. Okay. So let's see. I need to do something with this balloon animal and venture into the wireframe world to shut down the original Pillotron. Escaping from the endless cycle of pretend choice depends on me. But most important of all, I need to say goodbye to Dad. Say goodbye to Dad. Figure out what to use this balloon animal with. Shut down wireframe Pillotron in wireframe world. Okay, well I know where to go for that at least. Maybe things will be different enough now that we can take care of these things. Can't believe this world's going to get shut down with me in it. I need to find the secret my employers are looking for and get it to them before the game is deleted. It's worth millions to me. Find what my employers are looking for. Escape this world before it's shut down. Escape this world before it's shut down.
It's a Game of the Year award. Best game of 1988.
Does it open?
I can't open that.
No, it does not. Okay. This one's going to be tricky. Okay. I need to clear my dad's name before the game is deleted. I know it won't matter, but it's important to me the world knows, if only for a few seconds. Find someone to give the evidence to that will get the story out. Clear dad's name. Okay. That seems pretty straightforward.
It's an I'm sorry for being a dick card. Give it to someone to say I'm sorry.
Tired of being a beeping failure at the butt of everyone's jokes. Maybe there's a lesson somewhere in all this. If I could just do one more show and see if I can insult people without being cruel. Find someone to give the I'm sorry for being a dick card to. Go back into my flashback and do one last show. Don't blow it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one first. So let's do that. Also, apparently we picked up that wooden animal paperweight for nothing. Because that's no longer with us, I don't think. Well, here we go. I don't know why I'm saving again. It's force of habit now. Alright. Yes, we can go in now.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
There's no real knocking, is there?
It's locked. That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, maybe we'll mail it.
It's locked.
Oh, crap. Okay. Alright.
They're closed. They're closed.
Oh, that's not good. There are all these mail slots around, and now there are none. Okay. I'm trying to think where else there might be a mail slot. There's a mailbox. Those are the only places I can think of where there were mail slots off the top of my head. So that's going to be a little weird. I mean, he could give it to anybody. If you think about it.
You know you're not welcome in here, Ransom.
I got this for you, Sandy. Look, I'm not one to get all apologetic, but I'm sorry for being to you. I really mean that. I have one big favor to ask you. Can you send me to my flashback? I want to do just one more show, and maybe not be such a...
He deserves one last chance, Sugar Cakes.
Okay, Ransom, but only because you got me this nice car.
That's funny.
Let's see if I can remember the lines. I'd look into that crazy clown that lives out at the old circus. He's been out there since the circus closed down years ago. Never takes his makeup off. He's got serial killer written all over him. It all happened about 9 or 10 years ago.
That is funny.
Ransom the Jerk was the featured act at Stupendous Brothers Circus. He was about ready to go on stage and meet his well-earned doom.
Not tonight. Well-earned doom is not on the program. This is my last chance. I'm not gonna blow it. I'm ready to go on stage and insult the crap out of these Thimbleweed fine folks.
Okay, this is gonna be weird. This is going to be very weird. I thought he was supposed to give the, I thought he was supposed to give it to the occult lady, but unfortunately, No, that is not the case. Ransom's new swearing coaches. Ransom Swear Academy graduates. I assume these are Kickstarter backers. Maybe I said that before. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long. So many names. Ron Gilbert. Yes, there we go.
It's the list of all the who swore here at the circus. I'm the only who can swear. All the rest have to pay up.
Okay.
It must be that other clown's hat. I don't do hats. I look marvelous. Ready to knock 'em dead.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do this thing. The only other thing I could attempt to do would be to walk out, which...
I can't leave. I have one last show to put on.
Right, here we go.
Hello, faces. I'm Ransom, the insult clown. I hope no one gets their feelings hurt easily, and if you do, well, I'm sorry. I really mean that.
Alright.
Hey, you, dude with a stupid mustache. You know, if you grew a hipster goatee, you wouldn't look half bad.
We avoided insulting the kid with a wheelchair before, but let's go ahead.
Hey, you, kid with a crappy wheelchair. You should contact the Ransom Foundation about getting a new one for free.
These really aren't jokes, per se.
Hey, you, ugly old lady with the hairy mole. I went to med school. You might want to get that looked at.
He went on for another 2 hours, insulting everyone he could. But they were good-natured and respectful. It was his best show ever. He was on top of the world, and everyone loved him.
How strange. Okay, and he's out of the picture. All right. It's weird. I guess we're gonna be doing Dolores's quest line last. Okay. So you have this is the weird part. I mean, it just depends on if the game forces you to do these things in any particular order. What are your employers looking for? Steal the secret to the Pillow Factory AI. And somehow this Game of the Year award is the secret to the AI? No.
I'm pretty sure my ending is the most important.
We better get cracking and find our endings.
Alright, well, that's all we got.
That's a really big computer. Or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really going to be anything. You got the fan going.
It doesn't seem to be working. I wonder what Chuck was monitoring.
I am not sure how we're going to,
That picture looks familiar. Kind of like Thimbleweed Park without any buildings.
I do have to wonder how this is going to go. Because she was looking for the secret to the AI, and she has a Game of the Year award. Oh! I've got it. I think I've got it. You go to the hotel. thing's gone. The dragon's gone too. Huh. Yep, still there.
Hey, nerd. You won some kind of dumb award nobody cares about.
Oh my god. I can't believe it.
This.
I have to go tell the others.
Nerd. Now I need to find the secret I'm being paid to recover. It must be in here somewhere. It's a bunch of boxes and lines. Probably something to do with game design. I wonder...
Ah.
Congratulations, Agent Ray. You have found the secret to game design. The fabled puzzle dependency chart.
It can be all yours if you get me out of here. I don't want to be deleted with the rest of them.
We will begin the uploading process momentarily.
Was the money deposited into my account like we agreed?
Yes, Agent Ray. We honor our agreements.
Ah, the modem sound. That's interesting. So she had a deal going with... She had a deal going with people outside the game this whole time. Okay, wow. Alright, well, I know where to send you. Going back to A Street. I have to wonder though, before we finish this up.
I'm innocent. I know you're innocent.
Okay, there's not really anything to do with that. Okay. But he's still there. I just can't help but thinking there are a couple more pieces here that have not, and sort of centering around in particular the fact that they were sort of making duplicates of people. I think. I don't know. It's weird, right? It's kind of weird. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and do this. Also, never used the arcade. Alright, let me move over here.
How can I help you, Agent Reyes? Got any more killers?
Killers.
I have a big scoop for you.
Calm down, Jimmy. What do you have?
Chuck framed my father for the factory fire.
Yeah, just
Can
go
you
with
write
that.
up the story and get it out before the game is deleted?
I'm on it, Scoop. You're gonna clear your father's name, and I'm gonna finally get that Pulitzer.
Not that it's really going to matter, but it's important to me.
Give me a few minutes. I'm a fast typer. Almost done. Done.
Factory guard cleared in fire. Chuck takes all responsibility. Reporter wins Pulitzer. Aww. Alright. Let's do these things. Alright. So, let's go to the hotel and see if anything's different now. Okay. Tired of Xavier pushing me and everyone else around, I'm finally going to stand up for myself and give him the business. I need to say goodbye to Dolores before it's too late. Stand up to Xavier. Tell Dolores I love her. Tell Dolores I'm sorry. Tell Dolores goodbye. Okay, Franklin. There we go. Here we go.
Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me.
Let's try this again.
You're a bully and a tyrant.
Whoa, sounds like new ghost found some spunk.
My name is not New Ghost, it's Franklin.
Careful, or it's to the basement for you.
You clearly have some self-esteem issues.
I've about had enough of you, new ghost.
We're all sick of your bullying.
Okay, that kind of hurt.
We all just want to move on.
Really? Am I that bad?
Well,
Everyone hates you.
I just want to see my wife again. I'm lonely, and I miss her. I died and I never told her how much I loved her.
oh,
It's okay. We all miss someone we love.
excellent.
This is my key to talking to Dolores again.
Still crying. And no longer can be interacted with. Alright. Here we go. I have to wonder if this is not going to take terribly long. This may be a rather short stream, as we're ending everything. Just wander over here to the crying ghost. Yes, no. All right, now let's do this. Oh hey. Let me see. Let me switch over here.
Dolores.
Oh, Dad. It's so good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too. I wish I'd, stood up for you against Chuck.
That's okay. You've lost some weight?
Well, you could say that. Not sure how it happened, but I'm, dead. I think your uncle had something to do with it.
It's okay. I think I know what is going on. Uncle Chuck found something amazing. It turns out we're all living in a simulation. A giant adventure game.
Ah, now we flip over to the other side.
I'm so sorry for everything, Dolores. I should have stood up for you.
You were a gnarly dad. Maybe because of the way Uncle Chuck treated you. You always pushed me to be anything I wanted to be. You have nothing to be sorry for.
Oh.
Wait, your Uncle Chuck is an evil, jerkwad?
Oh, Uncle Chuck was a jerkwad, but mostly because he was corrupted by the machines. When he discovered the truth, he knew what he had to do.
He was a jerk to me before that.
I know he was.
Yeah.
A simulation? That can't be true.
It's true. I'm on my way to shut down the Mastertron machine and free us all.
Ah.
Ah, by free us all, you mean go back to our real lives?
I honestly don't know, Dad. All I know is this has to end.
I trust you, Dolores. I always have. You should get going. I love you. We're all counting on you.
Thanks, Dad.
I think I can finally move on now.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Dolores.
Aww.
Goodbye, Dolores.
All the sadness.
Goodbye, Dad.
All the sadness ever. Okay, just Dolores now. Okay. Figure out what to use this balloon animal with. And shut down Wireframe Pillotron in Wireframe World. Well, to get to the end, we must go back to the beginning. At least that's what was hinted at.
Gross.
So at the beginning of the Kickstarter video, which I contemplated showing that actually at the beginning, but then I was thinking, there's the rights. Rights might be an issue, so let's not do that, as we don't wish to navigate that particular swamp. But at the beginning of the Kickstarter video, there's a little demo of the game, and in that demo, apparently, you use the balloon animal with the corpse. I'm kind of afraid to see what's going to happen, but I must. So let's see what happens.
It's a balloon animal. Uncle Chuck said there was a clue in the Kickstarter video.
So let's give that a try.
Maybe I should save the game first.
Okay. I will be happy to save the game first. Last time she said that, everything blew up.
Oh no! This can't be good. The game is glitching.
Oh dear. Fewer pixels.
Tubular.
Possibly.
Uncle Chuck was right. This must be the wireframe world. The game's concept level the developers built to test their design. I need to find the wireframe Pillotron and shut it down before they can reset the game.
Okay.
Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles.
And I no longer have the map, so that's going to be a little scary. I mean, there's this part of me that wants to wander all the way over here and see what's over here, and then it did. Okay, good. There is always that part of me.
Gross.
Nope, still the same thing. Okay, back to the highway. So the trestle trail is that way, and nothing. Okay. This is kind of cool, though, actually, just getting to, because in the Kickstarter video, things were very simplified. Can't go to A Street. Well, I guess I can only go to A Street, possibly. Yeah. The arcade's still there, which makes me think perhaps I need to go there. B Street. The bus depot is there. Hardware store. Occult books. Huh. This is very interesting, actually. I kind of really want to look around here. Hang on a minute. Can I save again? I'm going to save again. Sort of want to map some of this out real quick. We have the vista, and we have the map, we have the factory. And, okay, good. Okay. I just wanted to see what we have before we dive in there. Okay. So, the diner we cannot go into. Radio, TV we cannot go into, but it looked as though we could go into the, possibly, the arcade door? Post office door. Huh. All the video games. Which we did not do anything with before. The Zack McCracken posters over here. Okay, still can't do anything with them. Post office. There's the mail slot. Alright. Nickel News. Classified aheads, graphic design, copies 5 cents. This is cool. I like seeing this stuff at the developmental level. Hitching Post Bar, which was closed in the game, but it's open now. Apparently they were going to have this, I guess, in the game itself. Bulltron 3000. Nice. This is a cool way, I think, to see the, you know, just to see how what they were when they were developing this game, what they were doing.
It's just after 5 o'clock here too.
Huh. Vault camera. And not seeing. Okay, not seeing anything to interact with there. Just very curious. Okay. Alright, back this way. Mailbox. So many things to get distracted by. All the shiny things. So many things. Alright. Bus depot. And then there's a hardware store that I don't remember there being before, but let's see. There's paint. And various swatches. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 colors. Tools. Chainsaw.
It's a chainsaw. I don't want to pick that up.
Aw. See, they knew early on they were going to include the chainsaw. Occult books. Love potions. Alright, there we go. Alright, I guess now they just wanted to show us this this development stuff. Cool. It is neat knowing kind of just how they, just seeing how they make these things, right? Okay, that would have been the house, and so yeah, there's nowhere really to go on this map other than the factory and the mansion. Okay, we have 2 locations we can hit. Decisions. I know, right? I'm gonna go here. I kind of wanted to see the... Here's the mansion. Ah! And a workshop. Okay. Let's, actually, we go to the factory first. I know I'm trying to do the, trying to see everything before I, before we close out, right? But it makes sense that we would go to the factory. Pillowtronics. And that was it. Alright. Do we have access? Now we have access to this. So we have a couple of doors. Blast door. And there's the computer, here's the glass, here's the hat. Nothing we can really... Yeah, this Vista appears in a lot of places. in the game, but nothing we can actually interact with. Okay. Certain death. Excellent. Lasers. Oh, we hear something. I'm gonna go here. All of my saves are gonna be saved over with low-tech stuff. Oh, it's the fan. Just walk right through. This is the wireframe Pillowtron.
It's so amazing. So much evil can exist in such simple art.
It's got a face. Actually gonna save over it here. Before I go in here, shut down wireframe Pillowtron in wireframe world. This'll be it. Ooh. See, there's just one thing that I kind of wanted to do before ending things finally, right? And that was that I wanted to see. I wanted to see, make sure I hit all of the locations. So what I'm wondering is if perhaps we might see this first. There he is. But see, if we're supposed to go here last, then that's that's always a problem with this, you know?
This clock looks vaguely familiar.
Multiple doors here. Theoretically, we were supposed to go directly to the Pillowtron. Oh, Edna.
Want some food? Come here, dearie.
It's the library. And nothing else here. Doors and doors and doors. Only two of which are in fact available. These paintings are all the same painting. Bedroom. The desk that we cannot interact with. And that, I think, is its Maniac Mansion poster, Monkey Island poster. Here's your computer. It's probably Dolores's room. And I don't recognize this poster. It is probably for a game I have heard of, but I cannot read it. Did we? Yeah, no, that's everything. Okay. That's everything in here. Is this all that happens? No. Okay. It's a meat thermometer. Microwave. Okay. Workshop. We are curious. Yeah, this was in the final build. This is in the house, of course. That's cool. There's a key. But we can't get it. Okay. All right. Oh, we have seen all the things now. Now that we have done that, that's cool. I am satisfied. I just wanted to see what all that was, because it's neat to kind of see what's there and to pick up the Easter eggs and what have you. For anyone who may not be familiar, the character in the kitchen, Nurse Edna, is from Maniac Mansion, and so that was the odd reaction there. Pillow Masters, the mechanized pillow factory of the future, established 1954. Okay, back to this. Thank you for indulging me there. I just wanted to see everything that was going on. Okay. Certain death. Lasers aren't quite as threatening in this version. Wireframe lasers, not quite as effective. Wireframe fans, not quite as effective. Okay, here we are.
It's so amazing. So much evil can exist in such simple art.
I know. Well, here we go.
This looks like the wireframe Pillowtron Uncle Chuck described. I just need to push all the tubes in, and the world will be shut down, and we'll end the madness of no real choice and control over our destiny. Of course, that's what Uncle Chuck says, and there's still a chance he's insane.
Yep. And, yep, all we've got is the door and the tubes, and that's it.
I need to push these tubes in to shut down the wireframe Pillowtron and end the nightmare we're endlessly reliving.
Well, here we go. Daisy, Daisy. All right.
I need to push these tubes in to shut down and end.
Gotcha. Let's end the nightmare. Let's end it now. All right. Almost there. There's like nothing else we can interact with, so I think this is it. This is about as far as we made it before. Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go.
Last one. I hope Uncle Chuck knows what he's talking about.
Me too. Okay, here we go. One more time. No, we can't even save in here. All right. All right, let's do it.
I need to push these tubes in.
Right, yes, thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, we ready? Here we go. And now, perhaps, the end of the game.
I need to get up my nerve.
Oh, no. You too?
Come on, Dolores. You can do it.
You can do it. Come on. You can do it.
Okay, this is it. I'm going to do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on.
Let's end this.
Right now. Hard won, it says. The achievement was just unlocked. And I guess that's the end of the game. Okay. Well, it just activates the credits, and that's pretty much it. It feels a little bit anticlimactic. I was kind of hoping for more things. Perhaps there are more things in the credits, so I will watch the credits dutifully. But it's an excellent question. Now, I did not actually go through use the Hintron line at all. So, for the first time, I've gotten to the end of one of these games without help. I think, for the first time. I can't think of any other games that I've done this with that are of this type. Or if I have, it's been... You know, I think I actually might have managed it with the last Space Quest game that came out. Well, the last genuine Space Quest game that came out, not the... I think there may have been arcade-type thingies that they tried to come out with afterward. Not sure. I don't know if those ever came out. But as far as LucasArts games, I think like I had always looked up or called in for information on pretty much all the other ones. Maybe. Trying to think if the fourth Monkey Island game, Escape from Monkey Island, I might have managed that possibly by myself, but I'm trying to remember. I feel like I looked something up with that one. It wasn't a lot, but I think there was something that I might have looked up there. But this is the first time I have not done that. Although I had a little help from additional people, but that's about it. From time to time, little pushes, but this is cool. I am glad to have made it to the end of this game. It was kind of neat. Again, I feel it's a little bit anticlimactic since all you're doing is you're pushing in a final tube and that's it. To trigger the ending. But, you know, these things can only be so long, and, you know, when you kind of write yourself... I don't want to say into a corner per se, but when you write yourself into that sort of situation, where it's like, okay, the solution is shutting the thing off, then you have to figure out, okay, how much resistance do we put up to that? And it's hard to say, but it is good to see that we have, yeah. And then I do not recognize any of the, I don't think, one or two of the names look a little familiar for the voiceover artists, but none that that come to mind immediately that I've seen before. And, why are they putting all these in brackets? It's very unusual. Rhubarb lip syncing. So I think perhaps at some time in the future, not while streaming, but maybe later, I might, if I have time and I just want to go in and, you know, lap up every last tiniest bit of material, I might go in and try calling all the numbers in the phone book. I noticed that you get a check mark next to each one as you call them, that was something else that was not while streaming, that I found out during one of the downtimes when I was sort of just wandering around trying to figure out what the heck to do next. And thanks for playing. And so I might go in and check that out. We will miss you. And please tell your friends to buy this game. So I don't have to go get real jobs and can keep making games. I hear ya. I feel for you folks. I do. Thimbleweed Park is trademark of terrible toy boxing. 2017. Alright. Oh, there we are. Error reading past. End of file. Yes! Yes, show us all your Edge of the World secrets. Error file not found. Yes. Error, null pointer exception. I wonder how many errors there are. Music ended. That tells us something. Error, file, end credits theme, wave not found. Yep. So many errors. Error credits dot text not found. So I guess that's going to be it. If the text file is gone, that should be the last bit we lap up here, I reckon. And all is darkness. Oh, Commodore 64. Oh. Disk recovery. Okay. Someone's doing something. Someone's doing something. On a Commodore 64. Look at that. Chainsaw running, spooky cry, leaves rustling. Achievement unlocked. Last one out. And back to the beginning. Nice. That was nice. Okay, that's a cool way to kind of end that, I guess. All right. And these are all doable here. Oh, so there we go. I think perhaps I will come back at some point and hunt for Easter eggs, but this concludes this game. Thank you for watching me play it. Now I am going to have to figure out what I'm going to start playing in this time slot next week. I didn't fully think about it before I dived in here. There are several games that I've got in my collection that I have picked up that I would like to look at. So I'm going to have to kind of sort through and figure out exactly what it is I want to do. It is a good question. It is a good question. There are a lot of them in here, so that I purchased on Steam and on GOG, and I'm just kind of curious to sort of figure out what we want to latch on to next. I might do a one-off, maybe, because I've got a few games that are kind of more builder, tycoon type games, or, you know, just like play once or just play a couple of times, basically. That, because they don't really have ongoing stories, so I don't know that they would have necessarily as much of a value in long play to them. I've already played City Skylines to death, so it's probably not going to be that. I do have the Banner Saga. I've seen other folks playing that. I'm not sure if I'm ready to dig into that. I mean, so I've got several games here. Hero U. That's another adventure game. I might do that soon. House of Da Vinci. I've got the King's Quest reboot that they did, so that's a possibility. Picked up a bunch of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I've already drowned myself in Stardew Valley. We don't want to go there again right now. Virginia, that looks like that's another game that's not. It might be a slightly different style, but it's an investigation one. That one I've got. That one looks interesting. Clockwork Empires. I think I might want to play with that for a little bit. So Clockwork Empires, Empire TV Tycoon. Might be good to do that, sort of a palate cleanser, sort of in between a lot of these things. Need to know, what's that? I have no idea what that game is. Okay. And I've picked up a few retro things that I don't know if I'm going to do or not. I picked up the anniversary Gold Rush edition of Gold Rush if I want to get nostalgic. I've got Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, various things of that nature. I don't think we're going to play it. We're going to go back and revisit those on stream necessarily. And those are what I have under my Steam account. My Steam account! And so that might be a thing to look at eventually. Let me actually no, if I pull that up, you're right. Just curious what I've got on my GOG account right now. I only just started using GOG Galaxy, so I can't, so I don't, just pulling that up isn't going to help me, so I just need to kind of go in here and take a look online at my library. And the games in there, I've got like 59 games in there. So, it'll be a while. Oh! Okay, I think I've got it. Yeah. Yeah. That's a possibility. There's a distinct possibility. I picked up a lot of retro games on GOG. That's where I go. That's where I go to that more than anything else. Some I haven't played, some I have. But looking it over, Torment: Tides of Numenera. I meant to get into that quite a while ago, and I only played a little bit of it, and I think that one might be the one. Because that is something I've been meaning to get into. I'm also doing other Numenera stuff, so that might be next. Again, I might do a builder game in between, I'm not sure. I mean, I've got a few ones planet-based. I think there's something about... That might be the one about survival on a distant planet. It's planet-based. You know, the title kind of indicates that. So that might be fun. I think there also is one about surviving on Mars somewhere. I don't know if I have that as well or what. So, yeah. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, maybe one or two off of a builder-type game, and then I think the next one I'm going to dive into is going to be Torment. Tides of Numenera, since that's still relatively recent, and falls into roughly the same category of I'm interested in it, but it's not, you know, immediate, and perhaps not everyone is still playing it at this point. You know, newer stuff I kind of felt was going to go in the slot currently taken up by We Happy Few, so I'll have to figure out if I want to put Torment in that slot or in this slot. Well, that's for me to decide off camera. There's no need for me to sit here and just sort of debate with myself and sort that out in front of folks. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, however, thank you very much for coming with me on this journey. It was fun getting to see this game again. It's ending I felt a little bit anticlimactic, but the way they wrote it, it's kind of hard to do anything else. So I can see definitely where they were coming from, and it was cool to get to see the wireframe. How they were wanting to set all that stuff up. I feel like there could have been a little bit more. They could have played a little bit more with the whole meta aspect. Oddly enough, I know they played a lot with it, but there were a couple more things they could have done right at the end, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I might go back in at some point and just take a look at some of the different things in there, Easter eggs in there. I might actually try going in and calling the hit line and hearing what that sounds like, and go in and try calling all the other numbers in the phone book, etc., etc. But that's not for us. That is only for later. On this channel, tomorrow morning, I will be playing We Happy Few. And on Sunday, I will be running the next one shot of Don't Rest Your Head. Don't Rest Your Head. It is a tabletop RPG of about nightmares, a horror urban fantasy game, and it is much fun, and I'm looking forward to running that. That's where we are at this point. I thought I was going to be out of town next week. Turns out I will not be. So the schedule continues. So 1 week from today, I will be back with something. Which particular thing, I'm not completely sure yet. But it will probably be a thing of the building simulation variety for like a week or two, and before I get to what is probably going to be either Torment or one of the adventure games I was looking at under my Steam account. One of those. I think it's probably either going to be Torment or King's Quest, to be perfectly honest. So we'll sort of figure it out from there. In the meantime, however, thank you all very much. I appreciate your viewing, and I will see you soon. Take care, and I will see you not only soon, but I will see you all of a sudden.